here in the U.S. So if you say Celsius, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Mad Chatter is supposed to get 12 to 18 feet of snow starting tomorrow into Monday. 62 in Arizona. It's 80 here. Hello, Miss Flobo. Good to see you. Hi, Jen Fisher. Yo, 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 Lindsay. What's happening in Texas? Is it cold? I've got the radar up here. I figured we'd be talking about the weather for a minute. Hi, Joan. It's good to see you. Mrs. Long is in the house, and so is Eddie. The only Celsius I know is the energy drink I drank. I got the AC kicking, sneaky suspicion. How about you? You just got out of the swimming pool? Ooh, cornbread. A pot of chili and cornbread is probably good for you guys today. 60s in SoCal, says Dive. Hi, toe beans. 85 and humid in Naples. How come I didn't know you were in Nipples? I didn't know you were in Nipples, Florida. My sister lives in Nipples. It's hotter down there. You're supposed to lose power. See, that's what, I don't know if some of this is a little bit hyped up. They use it in Canada, too, and it always confused me because I grew up, in the Detroit area. What's up, Indigo? Hey, Mom interrupted. Thunder, snow. That's always wild. You have a fan blowing? I turned on my air today. I cranked my air because it's hot. Pot roast and mashed potatoes. Yummy, yummy. My heat is kicking and my titanium ain't. Oh, I bet. Stay warm, Flo. Hey, Kelly. Good to see you. Everybody wandering in. Hit the like button on your way in if you could. We use Celsius. Oh, you're in Sweden, Anders. Cool. But it was just -2 today. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? South Africa is sweltering hot. Hey, Sarah Lee. It is hot down here, ain't it? You're by the private airport 2 miles to the Gulf. Cool. I know. I'm wondering how the Texans are doing as well. A balmy 10 in Idaho. Idaho. 59 in Pasadena. Mrs. Long says 24 with a feels like 18 and wind chill is 17. Yikes. Yeah, it's very hot and sunny here. I'm not going to complain, though. I'm not going to complain. Kitty said no to that frigid air. 0 Celsius, the water freezes. Okay, so 0 Celsius would be 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Because I think there isn't 32 degrees freezing. You're going to Costco, Meg? Are you crazy? Holy crap, you're going to have to let us know how it goes. Pop in and let us know. Hello, Tabitha. Hey, Kristen. Crazy Room says in Ohio they're expecting 9 to 14. Every time when I lived in Michigan, every time they said you're getting 9 to 14 or you're getting 8 to 12, we'd get like a dusting. Now, I know from this radar we're looking at here, there's not a dusting coming, but Nikki says, Jay, I am trying, Nikki. I am having so many issues. I've got a ticket into Discord. I'm working on it. You to pimp and out of hell. All right, here's Flobo. Thank you for your super chat, Flo. Fahrenheit freezing is 32. Celsius is 0. So basically ours is 32 and change more. Right. Thank you. Thank you. 7 Celsius in the UK. Monogamous says, I don't know how anybody can live in snow areas. I would die. I used to. No, we're going to do it tonight, Miss Franny. We're going to do the Elizabeth Smart documentary tonight. What's up, J-Ski? I just need the invite, though. Yeah, but you're already in is what I'm saying. It's not working. Good morning, Miss Penny. Guess what? I got my other book. Thank you so much. I got What Happened to Baby Penny today. Baby Peggy Penny. What happened to Baby Peggy? Remember we talked about Baby Peggy? She was the first Hollywood Kick star or movie star. Yes, it's going to be on Kick. What's up? Lynn says she's freezing. Good morning, Ski Utah.
Ski Utah.
That was my question. Elizabeth Smart, is she still Mormon? I didn't know if she still was. So 8 o'clock Eastern Standard will play the Elizabeth Smart tonight. And if you're not following on Kick, here it is. Socials. I'm left trying to fix on my side and left completely, and I'm not even. You are in wide open, though. I'll check it after this. There's the Kick right here. It's kick.com/J is for Justice, 8 o'clock tonight. Thank you again, Penny, for the books. I appreciate it. It is. Jackie, I've had that conversation with other people overseas, and they're like, it's so wild how you have such different climates in one state. Parakeet is following on Kick. But you can download the app on your phone. It's just like YouTube. You don't have to join Kick if you don't want to, but if you want to chat, then you need to join. Plus, I got a cactus prick in my finger today. Janice has on her ballet flat puffy boots. Lynn's is in Texas, right? I think she says in her book that she's still spiritual but wants to keep the details private. Oh, interesting. I wonder why she wouldn't just say. Hey, Kim. PK Vale just gifted a cootership to the Crazy Room Convos. Thank you for gifting a cootership this morning. This afternoon.
She says, welcome to Cooterville. Everybody close your legs. Everybody coming in,
Close your legs.
Close your legs.
Everyone pray for my little kitty. He was just diagnosed with pancreatitis. Oh. We're praying for your little kitty. Thank God for Ugg boots. Well, I hope you guys are surviving in Texas. I'm not getting any feedback from the Texans. But today, aside from the weather, we have one more hour of the 9-hour live to go over, to wrap this up with a bow once and for all. Lindsay does rodeo. She does. Handmade wool socks. All right, guys. Are you guys ready to get into it? Oh, and whoever said that Jules said I have paid bots, if you could maybe tell me the title of the video where she said that, and I can look through the transcript. But I'd love to see Jules accuse me of having paid bots. If I had paid bots, I'd buy more than 207 right now, actually. Jules. But anyways,
I fell asleep.
You're covered in blankets, horsewoman? West Texas, you're freezing. 4 degrees in Fort Worth. There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. Mabel has no power. It's freezing here. No snow besides North Texas. No snow in Utah. So you can't ski Utah? Hi, Mindy. Happy Saturday. Jules, true crime girl? No, not Jules. No. I don't know lawyer Jules. She's not a lawyer. Her head's shaved. Jules, true crime, fascination, speculations. No, it's like JULEZ or something. True Crime Reactions. That's what it is. Jules True Crime Reactions said that I have paid bots because I criticized their coverage of the crime scene photos. So now I have paid bots. Elizabeth Smart is not Mormon anymore. She's not. How do you know? Well, if you're not familiar, then don't worry about it. Mama Bear. Hey, Mama Bear. That brought Mama Bear out of the woodwork. There's crazy shit going on in Minnesota, too. Oh, my God. Did you see these ice things? Someone got shot again today. And they're going crazy. She definitely is. Her dad isn't. Her dad left. Her dad left the church? No, not allegedly innocent. No. And she's not a lawyer. She's a therapist. Colette. Hey, Colette. It's 3 degrees there. Ugh. You're going to Pilates? Have fun. Her dad came out as gay? What? How did I not know this? I mean, not that I'm surprised. It was kind of a little bit obvious, but what happened to her mom? Tart with a heart. I know, it's crazy. How did I not know this about her dad? Thank you, Becky. It's the Jules warning graphic photos of 1122 King Road. Okay. Oh, Cassie. She like speculates on everything, like the banister. Oh my God. Look, it looks like they sanded it down. Oh my God. Like, really? And she's still blaming. It's like, come on. He did and got divorced and has a partner. No shit. It does seem like a lot of Mormon men are gay. I think because they have to suppress it so much. It's like such a big deal. You know? If they didn't make such a big deal out of it, they probably wouldn't have as many gay men. I don't know. It's almost like when they force people to suppress shit like that. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I just don't. Galen, good morning. Galen Cooter. Roddy Cooter. You got the Rottweiler. No, I didn't mean it like that. That didn't come out right. Scratch that. There are also just a lot of Mormons. That Jules is nasty AF. Well, she speculates on everything. Lots of gay women, too. I don't know. It's just weird. Hey, stay humble. Stay warm and stay humble. Oh, look at Streamlabs giving Flo all kinds of love. What kind of question is that? Of course. All right, let's get into our last hour of, yeah, they sure are crazy room. Haters gonna hate. Scammers gonna scam. She came into a head shop. What's a head shop? My husband works at 20 years ago. She didn't buy anything, but her friends purchased some items for smoking. MJ, but I thought she was still LDS. Who? Elizabeth? Hey, Googie. I dated a Mormon girl for 3 years and eventually the religion broke us up. I bet. Oh, you're on the plane. Nice. Have a safe trip. All right, let's get into the last hour of the 9-hour live and see what this brings us. Here we go. She's giving you a kissy today. Lauren wants to keep you nice and warm. Cooters are also going to coot. You're right.
Book I own. I mean, you guys want to ask me questions? pretty honest, pretty open book. Doesn't mean I tell everyone everything the first time I meet them. And it does mean that sometimes people think they know me better than they really do.
Okay. What did she just say? Doesn't mean I tell everyone everything the first time I meet them. But you told everyone about your brother's sperm in a line for a trial? Does that make sense? Don't forget 8 p.m. Eastern tonight on My Kick, Elizabeth Smart documentary from Netflix. Write it down.
Time I meet them. And it does mean that sometimes people think they know me better than they really do. But I don't pretend to be someone that I'm not. I am who you guys see.
Okay.
I have a couple more things. So here's another lie. What else do that? I'm a gold digger. Oh yeah. So by the way, when I met John, he'd been working at a nonprofit for 10 years. He gets himself a PhD. God bless him, the guy.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Why is she bringing this up? She says a couple more things. So here's another. By the way, when I met John, he'd been working at a nonprofit. Okay, why is she mad about this? We have the affair. Hold on, don't let me forget. I'm going to write this shit down because the stuff she brings up is telling on herself. So we have the affair with the investigator. What was the other shit? What was the other shit? I'm not remembering offhand. So now we've got John's credentials. I think that was one of them. I don't remember. Let me know in the chat because I'm going to write them down once and for all.
See. I have a couple more things. So here's another lie. What else do that? I'm a gold digger. Oh yeah. So by the way, when I met John, he'd been working at a nonprofit for 10 years. He gets himself a PhD. God bless him, the guy, so altruistic and so empathic that he's just working at a nonprofit.
What a nice guy.
I love him. I did not marry him for his money.
His parents' money and the doctor name.
So
that's what you married him for. You wanted to marry a doctor.
I want to play a video. Why am I playing this video? Oh yeah.
You don't even know.
So let me tell you.
Slut shaming.
Shelly, thank you. I saw you earlier. It's so good to see you, dear friend.
Oh yeah.
The first conversation ever was you warning me about things years ago. It's good to see you.
Wait, what?
Shelly me about.
Who?
It's so good to see
Shelly?
So let me tell you.
Who's Shelly?
Shelly, thank you. I saw you earlier. It's so good to see you, dear friend. The first conversation ever was you warning me about things years ago. It's good to see you.
The first conversation was you warning me about things years ago? Who's Shelly? My friend's husband got baptized when he graduated law school to build up his client list. I didn't know any of the trial tourists, says Colette, and hadn't even been to Idaho. So this wasn't a one-off convo. She was having this conversation with multiple people.
So, Shelly, just, I'm going to stop. I'm seeing all of them come. I'm trying not to be distracted.
Shelly Shell. That's this person right here. Is there anything tangible? Oh, wait, hold on. Oops. Damn it. Is there anything tangible we can do to help you fight this?
By chats, but I'll get to chats. I really will. For those that have stayed with me this long, we will talk. Is there anything tangible we can do to help you fight this? Do not go unsubscribe to anyone. Do not go bully anyone. Do not go harass anyone. Be careful with your words online.
Wow, Galen, I had no idea. Galen says, I saw the real side of Lauren when I was part of the human remains detection on the Monkey Vaughn case. She was stalking us for an interview. She has a nasty attitude. I didn't know you were involved in that. Were you involved with the police? Oh, God, Lauren is so gross.
Have empathy have compassion. That's what everyone can do. All right. So one more video. Like, this just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I told you that there was a guest on my channel years ago. She did a great job. She was my friend. Her name's Lauren Matthias. I brought her up. So John and I start our podcast. John's not ready for YouTube. I start doing a lot of interviews and investigating on my own. And I start my YouTube channel really kind of without John. He appears occasionally. And I start having guests on. And I learned that Lauren Matthias is writing a book, and she's great. She's kind, and she's she's a legal expert. So when they're during the Daybell case, when there are legal stuff that I don't understand, I have her on. She jumps on my channel. She's so great to do that. So nice.
Hi, Paper.
Then, I stopped using guests as much in general, and John finally was like, I'm ready. We've got to make sure that we stick to our brand, which is you and me. And we're going to move forward in psychology, and we don't want to get too law tube. We just started doing John and me. Thank you, Megan. It's good to see you.
What? So she's excusing how she stopped using Lauren Matthias
as much in general, and John finally was like, I'm ready. We've got to make sure that we stick to our brand, which is
we got to stick to our brand.
Is you and me.
Yes, Lori is her guest after a year of coming on the show, right?
He got
interrupted.
Move forward in psychology, and we don't want to get too law.
Psychology? We don't want to get to law tube? Why would you get to law tube? You're not a fucking lawyer. Besides, if LawTube found out about your brother and Dastin Doe, they'd eat y'all up. You probably want to stay far away. Far, far away from LawTube, honestly.
LawTube.
Hey, Evelyn.
We just started doing John and me. Thank you, Megan. It's good to see you. And we both tried.
Megan.
I need to get my hands off the chat. I haven't been doing chat tonight. I need to not start out. Sorry. Okay, I'm out. We were fighting over pinning the chat. Okay. And
fighting over pinning the chat.
So she started her own YouTube channel. I was very happy and proud for her. And I promoted it, and I believe that I helped her get her, many followers, thousands of subscribers by promoting it. Everyone was excited. They got to know her on my channel. And a few minutes later, she did complain publicly on her YouTube platform.
I hate when people do this. I hate when people claim that because you came on their channel and because they shared your link, that you're the reason for their followers. So she's basically taking credit, saying, oh, I'm the one that built up Lori's channel. Because, listen, I don't know how many followers Lori has. I don't really care. Numbers don't impress me much. But if she has people on her own that are coming back to watch her, that has nothing to do with Lauren. And Wiaka says El Hellis said she did not promote her. So she didn't even promote her channel link. I know, Evelyn. I'm sorry.
Form that we.
Oh, Amy, thank you so much, Amy, for your $9.99 super chats. Thank you, girl. Thank you for your support and keeping this channel going. Then I don't have to buy so many bots.
That we had purposely changed our time to hurt her. YouTube. It made me very sad to see that public comment from her that she'd posted publicly on her YouTube comment, because I had considered her a friend and I had tried to help her, and it made me feel really sad when I learned that she had felt we were trying to hurt her business. I haven't talked to her well before then. There have been some exchanges, but it's always been through our attorney responding to her. And that's all I'll say.
Wait a minute. So was her brother responding to Lori's? Why did there... Maybe I missed this part. Thank you, Family Shadows podcast. Does anyone else feel like kind means I hate? Yes, it does. Hey, CH. You're going to buy a new cooter wand? I love my cooter wand. I wouldn't mind having another one, though. Thank you so much for your support, you guys. Ooh, I hear that. Yeah, that was Lauren's little violin. Tudis says, may a friend like Lauren Matthias never find me. Amen. Amen.
But she and my stalker were hitting it off at CrimeCon, which is, again, my...
Hitting it off. You're so jealous. Just the words she uses. Her and my stalker were hitting it off. You have such a... Oh, she has such a phobia of being left out of everything. Like, she's such the annoying girl to be friends with. Because she always feels like she's being left out. Ugh. Nada says, I was watching Hidden True Crime at that time, and Lori H. disappeared without a word, and they 100% did not promote her channel. It was the opposite, and silence on her being disappeared. They used her. They used her, and then she pissed off John, and they were like, okay, let's change our direction. Fuck her. That's what they do. They use people, and they spit them out. Hello, my beautiful Auntie Cheryl. She's jealous of all of them. I agree with that, too. Yep. You guys know what's going down. She was cozied up with my stalker.
Stalker's MO is contacting everybody in my past that might have a beef with me.
So now she's accusing Christina of seeking out Lori Hellis because they had a beef. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Galen. Galen just dropped 20 on us, Jack. Woohoo. Thank you so much, Galen.
She says, welcome to Cooterville. Everybody close your legs. Everybody coming in, close your legs.
Look at all those new cooters. Shiny new cooters. Come on in and get warm. Come sit around the bonfire. It's nice and warm. 20. I know. Thank you so much. That's huge. I really appreciate that.
Thank you for your support.
That was a lot. Anders. It even swept Anders off his... Anders, I can't believe you haven't been gifted one yet. You must have it turned off. Because you are always chatting. I feel like you would have gotten one. Thank you. And I agree, Lori G. Good to see you.
You know, I mentioned that we learned through the local police report from my ex-contractor that it was her that reached out to my ex-contractors, and now she's reaching out to ex-guests on my...
Prove it. Prove it, ex-guests. Googie, thank you for gifting a cootership, an NP. Lolly, get your adverbs here. Thank you. And Moody Booby with 1 month of cootership. Hi, Jay and Cooters. Hope everyone is staying warm. I know I'm warm. I got the AC on down here. I'm trying to stay cool. But everybody else is trying to stay warm. And thank you, Florentinchen, for the reminder to hit the like. Thank you, guys.
And I don't know why. Like, I don't know what I've done to deserve this. I really don't. Well, and this idea that I'm trying to hurt other people's businesses. I have seen no evidence of this, and I haven't. Every creator that I've possibly hurt or is hurt by me, I have tried to publicly help and support. Truly, that's who I am. That's who Hidden True Crime is.
Oh, it all makes sense. Is that why she bought them all neon signs? Hold on. Could that be why she bought all of them neon signs? Because she fucked them over She knew they were going to find out, so she tried to help and support by cleaning up Trisha's background and sending everyone neon signs with their name. You got Megan, Joe Schmo, Trisha, and Colby.
Just help a brother out.
Anybody I missed? Did Susan Hendricks get a neon sign that says Susan? Susie, my favorite CNN anchor, ex-anchor. Kind of makes sense. Listen to her. She's like, we tried to help us. She specifically says creators. I think that's what it means.
To hurt other people's businesses.
Listen.
I have seen no evidence of this, and I haven't. Every creator that I've possibly hurt or is hurt by me, I have tried to publicly help and support.
See? She tried to make it up to them. Well, I have a neon sign too, but those ones all came at the same time to those creators. Mezara, good to see you. Neon signs fixing a bitch. I ordered mine from Temu. I just feel like she did that. Thanks, Becky.
Truly, that's who I am. That's who Hidden True Crime is. You cannot find anywhere publicly where I have tried to hurt anybody's YouTube channel or business. I would never.
No, she didn't send me one.
Ever.
I got one
but
to be a smart.
Find plenty of evidence of me supporting even my competitors because I believe in just doing good.
Bing bong. Did you hear what she just said?
Bing bong.
It's what we talked about yesterday. You will find plenty of evidence of me supporting even my competitors. That's one of her fucking problems right there. On YouTube, if you view other creators that cover cases, the same cases as you, as competition, that's when you'll find the assholes of YouTube. The people who look at other YouTube channels as competition or competitors are the assholes of YouTube. Yes, I did notice that as well, Colette. Notice she stresses publicly. But yeah, I mean, any YouTuber that looks at it like that, I mean, even if someone's doing better than you, it's a way to maybe watch them and see what they're doing that makes them do better than you. Or, you know, if they're covering the case, maybe they've figured something out that you haven't figured out. And maybe you can collab and maybe put your thoughts together. That's the problem on this platform, is that people look at each other as competition instead of collaborators. And that's why I don't get along with 99.9999% of these assholes in the true crime sector or in the crama sector, if you will. Because everyone's competing for that click and that view. And you'll find yourself chasing your tail and becoming an asshole and figuring out that people don't like you. She controls the weak channels that she can, you know, control. I mean, she supports the weak channels she can control, the smaller ones. Oh my God, you can learn so much from others on here. I learn so much all the time. That's why I don't, like I say, I don't watch down, right? So if like my stream, if someone's a streamer and they're not doing better, I'm not going to watch them for an example of how to do things. You know what I mean? Anyways, off my soapbox.
Because I believe. But you will find plenty of evidence of me supporting even my competitors. Because I believe in just doing good work, and the rest will work out, and allow everyone to do good work. That's who I am. Like, I can't even believe that I'm in a place where I have to
It's not who
defend
you are, though.
my character. Just this, like, where, you know,
So
where things are getting
entitled.
twisted. I can't figure it out.
Nothing was twisted.
You know, I mean, I have an ex-contractor who's angry, and well, a few ex-contractors now who are angry.
Yeah, who's the
I mean,
common
maybe
denominator?
I need to rethink if I'm kind enough.
No, you need to rethink that you're the common denominator. It's kind of like BJ and her 199 ex-moderators. That's not normal. It's not normal to have so many exes of ex-friends, ex-contractors. She's just embarrassed to say friends because she can't keep friends. Hey, delightful Pam.
I have an ex-contractor who's angry, and well, a few ex-contractors now who are angry. I mean, maybe I need to rethink if I'm kind enough to my contractors.
Oh my God.
Grayson starts laughing. Am I kind, Grayson?
This is the face of someone who's scared for their life. Isn't it? Hey, Cindy Arnold. Caption this photo. Does she look scared? Are you pressed? Are you sad? Are you upset? Right, Access. I think I think for Colby and Hidden True Crime, it was a back and forth kind of support thing, you know? He's doing that with smaller creators. He's slowly falling apart and lashing out at competition. Is he fighting with smaller channels? You got to be careful about getting in the mud with pigs. Like, if you want to, you know what I mean? It's like there's a fine line. I'm learning that.
She said, I'm so kind. I will pay you later. Thank you.
This is so funny to them. This is so funny to them.
Thank you. So back to Lori else. She's the one we watched one video earlier.
Yeah, that's fucking shitty, Steph. I'm sorry about that. She says she fails to mention. And remember, Steph was friends with this woman. Steph says she fails to mention 4 years of friendship opposed to 4 months of her paying me to stream 2 trials. But I'm a contractor. That's how Lauren Matthias treats her friends. And I'm sorry, Steph. You deserve better than that in a friend. Especially when you invest that many years. I know how that feels. It's very shitty. And then to have someone lie on you.
Where she briefly talked about the Stockton injunction and shared how I had gotten someone kicked out of.
Right. It's a way to demean you and to put distance between you. Right? To kind of demean you and make your word not mean as much as if you were a friend. You know?
CrimeCon, and it was one video earlier where so back to L'Oreal. She's the one we watched.
Oh my God, it says L'Oreal. Back to L'Oreal. Okay, so we're back on Lori Hellis.
So back to L'Oreal. She's the one we watched one video earlier where she briefly talked about the Stockton injunction and shared how I had gotten someone kicked out of CrimeCon, and it was doing false police reports, and there was more in that video that I skipped because it was unnecessary. But she also stated that I had like given out her book manuscript. She's a published author, multiple published author, multiple books. It's really impressive. And her last book was published by Pegasus Crime, a really big deal publisher. And it's really cool she did that.
Is Christina Mack here? I see everybody tagging her. She said, Steph, change your handle to former friend one. Do it. Do it, lady. What's up, Christina?
Everybody likes me, everybody hates me. They want me to go eat some worms.
And so she said on her live that she has receipts. That's the other thing people are really saying. Everybody's saying they have receipts. Everyone's like, we got receipts. I'm like, but nobody's showing their receipts. She says that she had receipts that
we've seen receipts.
Got a copy of her manuscript, and I gave it out to like 10,000 of my followers in that video. And honestly, I have no idea what she's talking about. And this has not been the first time she's accused me of sending out manuscripts of her book. And I can clear that one up right now.
Do
That
it,
is
lady.
Absolutely false. Absolutely. Which I think
I seen
received,
the email.
By the way, the manuscript, her manuscript was sent before it was published in a press release that was mass distributed, a press release to all of the media. I didn't get one, but a couple people in the media did send me the press release. The press releases can be forwarded. It's completely
Have fun decorating, Christina.
fair. There was nothing on the press release that said do not forward. Nothing that said it was for private in-house only.
You knew you weren't supposed to get that fucking manuscript. Look at her with all the semantics. It didn't say do not forward. It did not say it was for private in-house only. You tricked someone into sending it to you, and he was dumb enough to do it because he thought you were more legit than you are. That's what I think happened. Carolina. She says, lights, camera, action. This is a hidden production of Hidden True Crime. Hidden, wait, what were they called in the beginning? Hidden, a true crime podcast.
And so I was sent a press release.
And that's the thing. That's a good point, Blue Jay. Imagine having to get in front of all of the nasty things you've done. To deny them, it takes you 9 hours. Now, I want to say, personally speaking, I have said and done some dumb shit in my past. It has come out here on the tubes. But I know, because I know the kind of person I am, that everything that people have seen came out 6-7 years ago, and there's nothing more to be seen on me because I'm not a shit person. I don't keep making the same mistakes. I try to learn from my mistakes, and that's what really gets people's ass. That's why they don't like me, because I'm not afraid to say I'm wrong. People don't like people like that take accountability, will be honest, will be upfront, but will also call other people out on the carpet for their bullshit. They don't like people like that. That's what happens to me. But I don't give a fuck, because the truth is the truth. Right, Grayson?
Private in-house only. And so I was sent a press release of her book, which included her book manuscript, pre-publishing in I guess it would have been during the Chad Daybell trial, April or May of 2024. And
she's going to rewrite history right now.
We received an accusation that after her book was published,
we received an accusation
that we had done that. And I haven't. In fact, one of the people that sent me the press release, who I considered a friend, who I thought was my friend, a fellow journalist, they haven't been talking to me, but I thought,
Wait. You thought Nate Eaton was your friend, but behind his back, you were making an alt and saying nasty shit about him. You were messaging in your groups about his looks, and you thought he was your friend? I don't expect to be friends with people that I talk like that kind of shit about. We've all talked shit, but damn, dude, about your friend?
They haven't been talking to me, but I thought, he's a great journalist. He called me and said, you know what, we got a threatening letter from Lori about sending, forwarding.
Shelly Bean.
I am here because you are you, Jay.
Shelly Bean, that's the sweetest thing that anybody said to me today. I'm here because you are you. Thank you. Sweet.
Her press release. So don't forward that book manuscript anywhere else. And I said, oh my gosh, I won't. This is who I sent it to. I sent it to my fact checker that had done some contract work for me. And I sent it to my ex-producer.
She sent it to someone to fact. Why are you fact checking someone else's work? See, I didn't know when we first watched this. I didn't even know who Lori Hellis was. So Why is she fact checking? And who's her fact checker, guys? I need to know. Fact checker has to have a name. Who is it? I can't imagine getting someone else's book and sending it off to someone to fact check. Who is she to do that? Oh, that's right, because she owns the Daybell case, right? She's the only one with the facts. Her fact checker is Mr. Breakfast. I don't know anything about that. I don't know him, so I don't know. She was checking her content to see if her content was in the book. It was Bright Breakfast. So she sent it to him to say, did she use my work? What would her work have been? She does, Marissa. Thank you, Googie. I did give her a fair shake. I did, Lorben. He's the fact checker. But what's her stuff? Like, why would her stuff be in Hella's book? Like, what from Lauren? What did we learn from Lauren that is hers? I think she wants Chad's storm. Hey, Betsy. I just don't understand what she thought Lori could even take from her. It's a public case. What content does Lauren have that no one else had? Heather Daybell interview? Is that even relevant to the case of Lori and Chad? Yeah, look what she did with Kresha and their family photos, Jackie. Hey, Adrian. No, they're saying that it was Bright Breakfast.
I sent it to my fact checker that had done some contract work for me, and I sent it to my ex-producer, Lindsay, that I've told you guys about. I sent it to those two. Oh, and then I sent it to...
She's talking really fast now. Oh, and I sent it to...
John, my husband.
She's so lying.
And which is fine. That's absolutely okay. But I did
right,
that. It's
Nikki.
just forward.
It's like her thinking
Precious
Precious shit is hers.
So that's who I said. That's it. So just two contract workers. And
Marty says because Hellas and Lauren collaborated for a year and Lauren had inside info she woulda coulda shared. Paper.
That's it. After we were confused, after we were accused months ago.
Okay, so the fact checker, who is Bright Breakfast, immediately told Hellas anonymously his alarm bells went off. Okay. Thank you, Christina.
Doing this, we had our attorney. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It was the accusation actually came from her publisher and the publisher's attorney, and we cleared it up. We did not do this. At that moment, I
did this go to court? Is there any court docs on this? I would love to see the back and forth between her attorney and Hellas's, or the publishers. I mean, did any of this get filed as a docket, or was it just back and forth, like trying to settle it outside of court type thing? That's what I'm thinking it probably was. And I'm wondering if it was Doe who did this.
Right. It was the accusation actually came from her publisher and the publisher's attorney, and we cleared it up. We did not do this. At that moment, I want to say that the book manuscript was sent to one other person, and that's our attorney, because we had to show our attorney that this is just not true and they needed to be fully aware.
I'm sure he looked at that manuscript. Hey, Shell, she can have Chad's chin. John wants Chad's chin. Oh, I just had a really sick thought. I won't say it out loud.
Everything going on. Her publisher thanked us for clearing it up. And that was it. I have not sent her book.
Right, but it sounds like the publisher was communicating with her attorney. Nothing to do with Hellas. She said this was between the publisher and them. Oh, that's right. She said that the copyright wasn't in effect or something. I heard that. That's right. I did hear that on Hella's show. I did.
Book out. Besides that fact checker that had done contract work for me in the past and my ex-producer, I would encourage anyone to find, and my attorney, I'd encourage anyone to find any other single person who I've ever sent this book manuscript to. I think the implication is that I was trying to hurt her book sales, and I was saying that I would never do such a thing.
Never.
So she did that. She was going to be a witness for my stalker on Thursday, which seems really surprising to me. Again, I haven't talked to Lori Hellis in years, and she was going to be a witness for my stalker.
Okay, wait. Steph says, oh my God, what a liar. She wrote Hellis's publisher first before any lawyer was involved. What did she write to the publisher in the beginning? What was her reason for reaching out to Hellis's publisher? Let us know, Steph. She is so shady.
Who I assume reached out to her, and she's done a couple of videos recently about me. And there's one video I want to play it. I want to talk about it because I know that a lot of you haven't seen anything. Oh, Janine. Hello, dear friend. Janine stated.
Janine. Is this the Janine? Who's Clint and Janine Hansen?
Even when you told me you had the transcript of Lori's book and that Clint and I were mentioned in it, you absolutely would not show it to me. I even asked to see it when we were at the lunch in Boise. Yeah. A lot of people asked to see it. I didn't.
So you told everybody at lunch in Boise that you had it? A lot of people asked to see it. She's such a good person, though.
Didn't send it.
She wrote the publisher a lot. Why? Like, what was she saying?
I sent it to my fact checker, admittedly, to request that there was no copyrighted material. I was concerned about that because of the very hard work that I have put into the Dable case. I can't even tell you guys the amount of work, years of work. I am so proud over anything else of my work on the Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell case. I don't think in my life I'll ever know another case as well. 6 years. I
got to show you guys
myself an
something.
expert on that case. I am proud of my work on that case.
Oh, wait, what?
Very, very proud.
We got to slow this bitch down. She considers herself an expert. I can't even tell you.
I can't even tell you guys that I have put into the Daybell case. I can't even tell you guys the amount of work, years of work. I am so proud over anything else of my work on the Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell case. I don't think in my life I'll ever know another case as well.
Are you proud of your job as a mother like that? Are you? I've never heard you talk about motherhood like this. You know what I mean?
6 years. I consider myself an expert on that case. I am proud of my work on that case. Very, very proud. And I wanted to protect my work. So I sent it to the fact checker to say, hey, if you find anything that you're concerned, let me know.
Concerned?
And then, I told you the reason to sending it to my producer. So and now this journalist that's my friend, that I thought was my friend who originally sent it to me, isn't talking to me.
Oh no.
I didn't send it to anyone.
Oh.
I didn't send it to anyone.
You just sent it
except
to
for the
bunch of
people insane. And so this stalker is riling people up right and left. People that have had beefs with me years ago are now riled up again. Everybody's coming at me. I mean, like I said, even long crime.
Everybody's coming at me. Oh my God, what? People I've had beefs with me years ago are now riled up. Her work of posting on YouTube. Yes. Yes. Laura says anyone can go to the court. No one hired her to go. Right. Right. When did she send the book? Did she even have a producer then? I don't think she did. Because she said Lindsay was doing some work for her. And that was temporary, right? Yep. Here we go, Shell. You're right. Here we go. Even one crime.
The lawn crime.
They're even coming at me.
People up right and left. People that have had beefs with me years ago are now riled up again. Everybody's coming at me. I mean, like I said, even lawn crime knew about this and I didn't. I don't know what I've done. So I want to watch this video together. Grayson.
Where's the beef?
Oh, no, I have it. I have the video. What I was going to ask you is, hold on, I'm going to mute you guys for a hot second.
A hot second? Oh, God, she's about to put her lips on that cup. Bless that straw
People,
with...
before we show the video, I just...
Lip residue on it. Look, lipstick residue. That is one of my pet peeves. I can't stand lipstick on straws. But look, she's got a little chunk of her lip on that straw. Blech.
People, so before we show the video, I just told Grayson there's another video I want to show. Let me explain. People have been asking me, like, what's going on? What is this? Like, I don't get it.
Blech.
Why is everyone against you? You know, when a dear friend of mine finally came forward because they'd been getting calls about me.
Who's the dear
someone
friend?
That is a professional contact.
Oh, you have a professional who's Susan. Who called you?
Mind you, and she let me know who reached out to her. So I'm learning. She said, why is everybody in this circle mad at you?
This circle?
What? And
what?
This, I don't know. You know, maybe they need one more of me. Someone that takes a stand for something and says, that's not who she is. Show me the evidence.
Where's the beef?
Because I want to say this. I am proud. Because I want to say this. I am proud of the work I did on the Lori Val and Chad Daybell case. More proud about that than any other thing in probably my life minus my family.
She doesn't even say son. My kid. That's the most important. Wow. This says a lot.
Did on the Lori Val and Chad Daybell case. More proud about that than any other thing in probably my life minus my family. I feel
that is really weird. I don't even equate my work and my family as the same. Like, my pride in my children has absolutely nothing to do with my podcast. Does that make sense? That's so weird. Like, what exactly did you do? Interview Heather Daybell? I mean, that's your claim to fame? Weird.
On the Lori Val and Chad Daybell case, more proud about that than any other thing in probably my life minus my family. I feel like I did really good work.
You didn't. You exploited the families. They don't like you because of how you treated them. I feel like I did really good work. God.
Life minus my family. I feel like I did really good work. Proud work. And as it ends, I am being dubbed dark.
Oh my God. Dubbed? Okay, we've got pretty much the whole circle that she speaks about in here. Did anyone dub her dark other than herself? Right, Robin. Proud that she made as much money as she did. Proud to squeeze the family for extra content. Who fucking dubbed this woman dark? This is so weird. I've only heard her say that. I haven't seen any text, nothing.
Proud work. And as it ends, I am being dubbed dark. Isn't that ironic?
So ironic.
Think of the irony of that.
Oh my God.
We see that happen a lot.
Oh, we see that. We're in
right?
this.
Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively do a movie about domestic abuse, and all of a sudden the scandal and accusations behind the scenes, it's like the case.
What is she doing right now?
Plays out in real life.
Oh shit. Oh shit. If you lost, wait, hang on. The case plays out in real life. That's scary. She's dubbed herself dark, and she's talking about the case playing out in real life. Is she going to dub her kid dark next? Hey, Jenny. This is really weird.
The scandal and accusations behind the scenes, it's like the case plays out in real life. And here I am with my heart and soul in the Lori Val and Chad Daybell case.
She's crying about the Lori, her heart and soul. Girl, go take that dog for a walk. Hey, Sin.
In the Lori Val and Chad Daybell case. Leaving my dying brother's bedside.
Wow, this is fucked up.
Cover the victims. Oh, and this is ironic. I had tickets to CrimeCon in Nashville.
Here we go, Christina.
I didn't go because I wouldn't leave the victims during that verdict time. So I gave the irony. Remember how I met my stalker at that trial? I gave her my CrimeCon ticket. So she. She's okay, guys.
She's okay, guys. What a bitch. Look at her face, y'all. You want to see something fucked up? Speaking of their brand, do you want to see what John and Lauren do with their brand when it comes to cases? Look at this. I found this while I was perusing YouTube this morning. This short popped up. And this is a short of the fence at Chad Daybell's house. And it says, this lady that's doing this live right now, she just pinned her comment, Janine. She says, this is a caption. It says, Detective Ray Hermosillo dropped by and gave it a big thumbs up. Now, if you zoom in closer, you'll see this is nothing but a fucking ad for Hidden True Crime. It says, justice for JJ and Tylee, gone but never forgotten. Love, Hidden True Crime, with their logo at the bottom. I never knew they did this till today. I was like, what? Yep. And as you can see, 2.9K thumbs up. And then she thanks her Hidden Gems for buying it. Her people bought that. Now she's over here. Thank you for subscribing, LMCH. The logo. Bibby says the logo, by the way, looks like a mangled cooter. The other banner is from Gigi. Hold on. Does Gigi have her logo on hers? I don't see a logo. I don't see a logo. I just see the 3 victims. And then Hidden True Crime. Tacky. It's probably hard not to get sucked in. I mean, you are literally the topic right now, Christina. Okay, so here we go.
During that verdict time. So I gave the irony. Remember how I met my stalker at that trial? I gave her my crime con ticket. So she's okay, guys. She got to go last year because of me. So we're good. She's okay, guys. She got to go last year.
What a bitch. She's okay, guys. She got to go last year. Fuck her. Someone gifted her the crime con ticket that she gave you? Am I understanding that correctly? She gave you a ticket that was free to her, and then she's going to mention it in this live?
I didn't go because I wouldn't leave the victims during that verdict time. So I gave the irony. Remember how I met my stalker at that trial? I gave her my crime con ticket. So she's okay, guys. She got to go last year because of me. So we're good.
Because of me. That she didn't even pay for? God, she's a bitch.
Remember how I met my stalker at that trial? I gave her my crime con ticket. So she's okay, guys. She got to go last year because of me. So we're good. And now I'm dark.
Oh my God. Who said? She's the only one that said this. Wait, what, Janice? She stayed at the trial and she had COVID and came to court with a mask on? She went to court with a mask and COVID? What a clown. And now I'm dark. Dude.
And now I'm dark. Every victim in the Daybell case has been called, not that they're believing it, and being told that I am bad. I'm evil. Not that they're believing it, and being told that
Every victim in the Daybell case has been called. Listen.
And the Daybell case has been called, not that they're believing it, and being told that I am bad. I'm evil. I'm a witch.
What? So every victim in the Daybell case was called and told she's bad, she's evil, and a witch? I can't wait to make my next thumbnail. Woo! Witchy woman. Oh, I love this. She's a witch. She's dork. Hold on. I gotta get this. I gotta do something here. This woman is out of control. She gave me a ticket that was free to her.
I'm being told that I am bad. I'm evil. I'm a witch. I am not. And I'm sick of having to defend myself or questioning who I am. And it's true. My husband mentioned that I question, what did I do? I'm having Grayson spend 60 hours going over 6 years of text messages. What have I said?
Hey, Dr. Macy.
I'm
I
writing-
hope your move goes smooth. Stay warm out there.
Apology notes into thin air, not even really knowing what for. Or if I need to, but feeling terrible. Anyway, I'm not dark. You know who else was outspoken
Oh, no.
and said things as she called it?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I think you've got a Ouija board down your pants. You're going to pull that out.
I forgot this was at the end. Oh, let's just get past it. Let's just. Yeah, Christina, if you got an apology note, please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up.
You know who else was outspoken and said things as she called it? Tylee. And that's what I do. And if you're seeing some of my private message and text message, you're going to see it. Anyway, I have no idea how long crime found out. No idea. I do not hurt people's businesses. I do not talk. I have no idea how long crime found out. No idea. I do not hurt people's businesses. I do not talk poorly of victims behind the scenes. So
We know that's a lie.
let's play what I think is happening. Why is everyone piling on me? Because of this. And
Why is everybody always picking on me? She is so fucking weird.
so what can you guys do? Learn about group bullying.
Talk about
And
mobbing
thank you to this.
today. Let's talk about mobbing today.
Why don't I remember this? Let's talk about mobbing. Okay.
Mobbing is actually a form of group bullying where multiple people gang up on one target. The tactics look like gossip, exclusion, coordinated hostility, and psychological harassment. The term mobbing.
Look at her. I don't really even care what this girl's saying, but look at Lauren. Lauren, you're so stupid, and I gotta get a drink, and I have to use the ladies' room. Look at her. How long is she gonna suck on that straw? God almighty.
On one target. The tactics look like gossip, exclusion, coordinated hostility, and psychological harassment. The term mobbing actually became popular in the workplace from a psychologist in the 1980s, Heinz Lyman. But here's the truth. Mobbing, it's not just a workplace issue. Mobbing.
Watch out, Lauren. Don't show John this. She's quoting people from the 80s. He might get turned on.
Can actually happen in schools when a group of students decide to turn on one kid, or in neighborhoods when neighbors decide to spread rumors and gossip just to push someone out, or even in families when relatives decide to scapegoat one member of the family and the rest decide to pile on. For me, it was all of the above. It was my mother, my sister, my godmother, an anesthesiologist, a group of nurses, church members, former friends, my former manager and coworkers, all of them. Being betrayed by one person.
Who the fuck pulled this out? Grayson? All right, you guys, I'm gonna go get my drink, and I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick. We have about 40 minutes left of the 9 hour. Come on, stay with me now. I'll be right back in just a minute. Guys, thank you. I think that was a perfect song for us right now. Thank you for allowing me to take a little break. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully I'm not muted. Am I muted? No. Okay, very good.
I think you've got a Ouija board down your pants. You're going to pull that out.
All right, that is one of the best Nancy Grace clips.
that's painful enough.
This is painful to
But
watch.
when an entire group, an entire community joins in, all because of the rumors and gossip being spread by one toxic person, that shit is deep. Here's the key. All mobbing is bullying. All bullying is not mobbing.
Okay, girl.
Mobbing is the group version of the same old bullying tactics.
Like, the last thing I'm going to do is take advice from this chick. Like, who even is this lady? And why are they playing it?
Humiliation, isolation, gossip, rumors, triangulation. So let's make an echo that says mobbing is not just drama, and it's not just organized bullying. It's actually organized crime, and it can happen anywhere.
Okay.
All right. So let's watch this recent video
That was Grayson's.
that Lori Hollis decided to put out. Was it last week?
You would, Lindsay. You got that right.
Yeah, I was sent
Lindsay, I always got the good tunes at the pool. You damn straight. Or at the beach. Get people coming around like I'm playing good music.
week.
You were sent it by a victim. That's how we found out.
Yeah, I was sent it by.
You were sent it by a victim. That's how we found out. That's what she said. Delightful Pam, thank you for your $20 super chat. That is so generous of you. Hold on, let me heart it. Thank you so much. She said thanks for the throwback for this boomer. LOL. I love the cooter boomers. Boomer cooters.
By victim.
Thank you.
Said heads up. I thanked them for sending it. Can you guys see it? Can they see it?
We see it.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. Look over here. See her? This is her screen. She's got over here in her little suggested Pretty Lies and Alibis, Hidden True Crime, Lori Hellis, which she's about to play, Hidden True Crime, Hidden True Crime. But she's got, look at, she was watching Gigi.
Oh. Okay. Do not go bully this woman, please, or just do anything to her. Do not.
Hi, everybody.
She wants everybody to go bully this woman. That's why she said that. Do not go bully this woman, but listen to how horrible she is to me. But control yourselves, because I don't need you to defend me to her.
I want to talk today on this recording about a little true crime.
I wish somebody would tell her to get a real mic, though, because these kind of gamer or like these things pick up too much throat and mouth noise.
I'm community drama. Air out our dirty laundry, so to speak.
Wait, when was this again? A week and a half ago.
There is a particular YouTube creator who is stirring up lots of drama by weaponizing the law and law enforcement to target her competition.
I don't know what she's talking about.
She can't do that. You know how I know? Because I studied the Constitution and defamation law in law school. Remember,
Tell
I'm
her,
a
lady.
lawyer. So let's talk about defamation and free speech. The U.S. Constitution and all 50 states protect speech. Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. That's in our First Amendment. Free speech is so important that there are literally hundreds of cases reiterating the right of citizens to speak freely. Now, the courts have put some guardrails up around speech. For example, you can't yell fire in a crowded theater. It's not a violation of your free speech to prohibit obscene content from being distributed to people under 18, and you can't threaten someone with violence. However, in 2023 in Counterman versus Colorado, the U.S. Supreme Court wrote, although true threats of violence are outside the bounds of the First Amendment protection, The First Amendment requires proof that the defendant had some subjective understanding of the threatening nature of their statement. In other words, it's not enough for the complainer to say they felt threatened. Although most of the cases deal with when the government can curtail free speech, all those rulings apply to private citizens as well. So what recourse does someone have? Well, it's a suit for defamation. But let's be clear, it's a high bar to jump because of our reverence for freedom of speech. In order to prove defamation, a plaintiff has to prove that the content was untrue and the defendant...
And this is exactly why Lauren didn't file a defamation suit. Hang on. This is exactly why Lauren didn't file a defamation suit against Christina, because she knew she couldn't win. She didn't have a defamation suit. Steph, I have something to send you. Okay. Text it to me, Steph. Oh my God, this part is hitting different now, says Lindsay Hendricks. The way she's interacting, I don't know what you're talking about. After Hellis mentioned weaponizing law enforcement.
It knew or should have known that it was a lie.
What?
Even at that, if the person is a public figure, say a person with 317,000 YouTube followers,
320 now, thank you.
that plaintiff has to prove actual malice. So here's the factual story. There's a YouTube creator who's a mean girl. When she's feeling threatened by someone else's success, she goes on the attack, just like some of your old middle school friends used to do. I appeared on this creator's show for nearly a year as her legal expert. I liked doing it, and I thought we had become friends.
So did I.
However, when some of her early followers started saying that they only tuned in...
See, I didn't know who Lori Hellis was when I first watched this, so I didn't really pay attention to her commentary, but this is friggin' hilarious. She's like, so did I. Really? Is that why you sent her book to a fact checker? You bitch.
Appeared on this creator's show for nearly a year as her legal expert. I liked doing it, and I thought we had become friends.
So did I.
However, when some of her early followers started saying that they only tuned in to hear my legal analysis, she decided to end our association.
That's not why I decided. If everybody was tuning in for her legal analysis, why would I end our association? I would keep her because I care about.
What? You would keep her because you care?
Hidden true crime.
It was her right. And I
Wait,
said,
hold on, bitch. You just said you wanted to keep your brand going. That's why you got rid of her.
I end our association.
To end our association.
That's not why I decided. If everybody was tuning in for her legal analysis, why would I end our association? I would keep her because I care about hidden true crime.
Because I care about hidden true crime. That's all you care about. That is all you care about. That is why you sit alone with Grayson and nobody fucking likes you. Because you've invested your life into a weird murder case and your stupid podcast with your stupid husband.
Everybody likes me, everybody hates me, they want me to go eat someone.
It's like this little pussy.
Ugh.
It was her right, and I said nothing about it. When people asked me why I was no longer on her channel, I either didn't answer or I suggested that they ask why I was no longer on her channel.
Look what Elle Claire said. I wouldn't have known her name if she weren't a guest on your show. And she pins that. Self-righteously pins that. All bitchy. Look at her.
I either didn't answer or I suggested that they ask her directly. For 3 years, I stayed quiet, took the high road, and kept keeping on.
Yes, it really wasn't a big reason. It really wasn't.
I wrote a book about a true crime case. In early 2024, this creator somehow got a copy of an early version of my manuscript. And unbeknownst to me, and without my permission, she distributed my copyrighted material to her followers.
No, I did not. And I have to say, it's quite rich to do a video about defamation while defaming me.
She gloated to friends about how she was undercutting my future success.
No, I didn't.
Also began contacting my publisher, bombarding them with demands and claiming that I had plagiarized her materials, trying to interfere with my business relationship with my publisher.
I did not bombard them. I did write them once.
I heard that you wrote them many times, bitch. Kylie, do it, lady. Do it. This is so dumb. We got a cooter chat. Kelly Cal.
I was watching past Live J and just took a break to find out present J is live. I have a J addiction.
Yay, Kelly Cal. She was watching a previous stream and then saw we were live. Yay, yay. Thank you for your cooter chat. It is greatly appreciated. Her commentary, though. I need to start doing more commentary videos where I just talk over like certain things. It's just not enough time in the day for me to get everything together.
Relationship with my publisher.
She cut me off.
Bombard them. I did write them once.
Then in May of 2020.
Why would you write them even once? It's your friend's book. You just called her a friend. Why would you even write her publisher once? Like, that's so weird.
Until her publisher then wrote me, accusing me of doing this thing that I've proven I haven't.
Before someone sent me a copy of the email she sent out to followers with my manuscript attached. Boom. The person said they want.
Oh no, the receipts, Lauren. She has receipts.
If that's my fact checker that did that, then okay. I don't know who would have done that. I told you, I've been very clear and very on. I told you guys, all of you, who I have sent this book manuscript to, and nobody else.
Wanted me to know because they didn't think.
She's blaming it on Bright Breakfast right here. Do you hear that? If that's my fact checker, then I don't know what to tell you.
My manuscript attached. The person said they want.
If that's my fact checker that did that, then okay.
Yep, that's Bright Breakfast right there. She's throwing him under the bus.
I don't know who would have done that. I told you, I've been very clear and very on. I told you guys, all of you, who I have sent this book manuscript to, and nobody else.
Wanted me to know because they didn't think it was right. And when the creator found out, she immediately called the police to report that the person who'd sent me the email was the culprit.
I have no idea what she is talking about. I have never called the police about her or some random person that alleged.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Called the police to report that the person who'd sent me the email was the culprit.
I have no idea what she is talking about. I have never called the police about her or some random person that allegedly, supposedly sent her an email. I have no clue.
This creator claimed that that person had hacked her computer to send out my book.
No clue.
This is this creator's MO. When they realize that they've screwed up,
hacked her computer. Did she say that? Holy crap-oly. We got the fake dating site. We've got her fucking account being hacked about this book manuscript. We've got her shit being hacked because of her texts. I mean, this woman, everything happens to her. Stacy, in case you missed it, we also read Lauren's book in a previous couple streams too.
This creator claimed that that person had hacked her computer to send out my book.
So she's accusing Bright Breakfast of hacking her computer.
No clue.
This is this creator's MO. When they realize that they've screwed up, they lie, they shift attention, they weaponize the police, and she plays the victim. During CrimeCon this year, she swore out a stalking order against one of her former friends.
Hold on. What did that person saying? Jennifer Kornman says she pre-wrote this, which shows she's not taking this from her memory, but a script. And, Jennifer, what's your point? You're listening to a 9-hour script.
CrimeCon this year, she swore out a stalking order against one of her former friends, who's also a true crime creator. As a result, that person was unable to attend the event she'd paid for.
She's not.
And at one point was humiliated by being escorted out of the hotel by bar police. The hearing for that stalking order was started, and it then continued until October. In the meantime, the judge told the complaining creator that it is not stalking just because someone says mean things about her. This creator is not a victim. Her followers are. The people who believe she is a lovely person with a heart for crime victims are the real victims. The real victims are the victims of the crime victims who trusted her while she said vile things about them behind their back.
Not true. Stop with this narrative. This is a smear campaign.
Oh, wow. Hey, it's CJL. Good to see you. They're asking the chat, was anyone else a Patreon member? I swear Lauren also offered Hollis's book to us on there. I wish I would have taken a screenshot of the post. Does anybody else remember that from the Patreon? If you were a Patreon member, let us know in the chat. Thank you. Hey, it's CJL.
The people who are on fixed incomes who still find a way to send her a few dollars every month, they're the victims.
Yes, and the women that are in John's book club, the women that flock to that book club for whatever it is, $80 a month or whatever they charge, they are the real victims as well.
So, ma'am, it's not defamation if it's true. And it's not stalking just because you don't like it when people tell the truth about your vicious, unethical, dishonest, and unkind behavior. You're running scared because you're afraid that the 317,000 people who support your way of life might finally learn the truth about you, and you might lose your cushy lifestyle. You are a middle school mean girl in an overfilled, Botox grown woman's body. Grow up. There's an old adage that says, if you come for the king, you better not miss. When you start weaponizing the law to destroy your competition, you better be right, because there are a lot of us out there who actually know and understand the law.
I can't believe she even played that.
I do like Botox, although I think I need. Am I okay? But I have none in my body.
Okay. Did you see that? Why would you? That's the only thing she took away from that, y'all. This is how self-absorbed this bitch is that that's all she had to say.
Although I think I need. Am I okay? But I have none in my body.
Okay. We can all see you.
Although I think I need. Am I okay?
No, you're not okay. Look at your chin, dude. What is that in there? What is that in there? There's a lot of depth to that. She's got none in her body. Is she going off? Is she arguing semantics? It must be a different brand. Like maybe it's not Botox. Maybe it's, what's it called? Wrestling. I don't know. I mean, why would you say that? Do I need some? Yeah. Okay.
So I do like Botox, although I think I need. Am I okay? But I have none in my body.
Can we watch her when Lori says she's full of Botox?
So, ma'am, it's not defamation if it's true. And it's not stalking just because you don't like it when people tell the truth about your vicious, unethical, dishonest, and unkind behavior. You're running scared because you're afraid that the 317,000 people who support
Watch
your
her
way of
face.
life might finally learn the truth about you, and you might lose your cushy lifestyle. You are a middle school mean girl in an overfilled Botox grown woman's body. Grow up. There's an old adage that says, if you come for the king, you better
Her
not
face
miss.
doesn't move.
When you start weaponizing the law to destroy your competition, you better be right, because there are a lot of us out there who actually know and understand the law.
Right. Why lie about it, especially when it's obvious? I mean, it makes you look like really dumb to lie about it.
So I do like Botox, although I think I need, am I okay? But I have none in my body. I don't know what she's talking about. I didn't send out her manuscript ever. That wasn't a thing. And I certainly.
We saw the email. We've seen the email where she's forwarding the motherfucker.
He didn't call the police with her or a random person that allegedly sent her an email. But I think this is just a good example of how incessant it is. It's been going on for months, guys. Months. I don't know, like, where she's getting this info, where she's resurfacing with all of this. And it's like unending. And it's like she finishes talking to one person and she finds someone else willing to listen. And
are we back
tells
to
them,
Christina?
and then actually, like I said, ask this woman to be a witness at this stalking injunction. I just want this person, this stalker, to go away. And if people are hearing things, because this is a whisper campaign.
She
it is not true.
Is talking so slow. She just wants her to go away. To go away. Just go away. Oh my God.
That there was a lot of leakage.
Look for evidence. And am I afraid about my business? She said I'm worried about my business and losing my followers and my cush lifestyle. Cush lifestyle, no. My business, yeah. My heart and soul has built this business with my husband. It's our family livelihood and for my little boy. And I'm proud. And I believe that we bring something different and that we bring something good to the true crime community. And I don't want to lose that. And I also want to be able to report in peace and continue making and doing good work without the incessant wonder and fear of this person I hardly know, coercive control, intimidation, and other people just consistently and constantly. I don't know. So after months and months and months, I felt this was my only choice, especially after yesterday. So when it was approved, media in the courtroom for the stalker, for Lori Hellis, there it is, the media being approved for you guys have heard.
For Lori Hellis, do you hear her? So when it was approved, media in the stalker for Lori Hellis, there it is. The media being approved for, she's not even making sense. Listen to her. She's throwing names in there. She doesn't even know who she's talking about. So
after yesterday, so when it was approved, media in the courtroom for the stalker, for Lori Hellis, there it is, the media.
What does the media request have to do with Lori Hellis? She doesn't even know who she's accusing. She's so confused. Look at her. Look at her face. Oh, I don't know anymore. I don't even know who I'm talking about. It's just everybody.
Being approved for you guys have heard everything. And here's the thing. If you go to the docket, all of the things I read to you, they're still private. Isn't that wonderful? They are still private.
Still.
Yes. Because
Wait, what? Was that an edit?
Private. Yes. Because but it's because I withdrew. If we went through, those things would then be made public because media was approved. So I'm going to finish. I can't believe it. I thought this was going to be long. Never could I have ever imagined that we thought it would be this long. But this has been months and months and months. And if I was going to do this, we do it right. Thumbs up. We did it. I'm proud of you. So I wrote.
Oh my God. This is so fucking embarrassing. Lauren speaks in Xanaxese. Look at her. Thumbs up to you. I'm proud of you, girl. I got you. You got me. What the fuck? This is so cringe.
This long. This has been months and months and months. And if I was going to do this, we do it right. Thumbs up. We did it. I'm proud of you. So I wrote a journal.
Ooh, the claw hands. She's like, I'm proud of you, girl. Right? She wants to grab us all. God damn. Those are literally like reptilian hands. I've seen those little hands on those little frogs that stick to my window. They're like tree frog hands.
Entry this morning.
Oh, she wrote a
because
journal
we were
entry.
processing how we were going to do this. How are we going to pull this off? We've been spending days getting this together. Yesterday, today.
Okay.
And I thought I need to do something.
Okay.
And so I wrote this. Okay. And then I was going to ad lib everything like I've been doing, but I'm going to read this. I wrote it today.
Ad lib?
I'm going to read it.
Okay. Read it.
Many of you are now probably wondering, what have I done?
Oh.
What did I do?
Oh my God. After 9 hours, you guys are probably wondering, what have I done? What did I do?
Deserve this. And I had the same question. What did I do? I've been asking myself that for months. But the truth is absolutely nothing. You are going to hear things about my conduct and public statements that people say are wrong. I have done nothing, though, but support victims, help people for 5 years, and stand up for people. It actually, I already said this, reminds me of being labeled dark when you've done nothing wrong, and I will stand by that. I have people reach out to me and say, everyone knows what you've done, but yet not one single person has been able to tell me what I've done. Do you know how insane that is? Someone texts me in caps going, everyone.
Ooh, I can't even understand her. Blue Jay, look at her tongue, Jay. It's split. She is a snake. I noticed that early on, y'all. I did. It looks like she had her tongue split. People actually do that. Adrian Watkins, thank you so much. Thank you for your super chat, Blue Jay. I'm waiting for it to just come out a little further and start going in different directions. We've seen it, though. Look at it. Remember the tongues? I know you guys, if you guys don't want to see the tongues, look away now, because there we go. Look at that thing. That is not extended by AI. That is literally their tongues slowed down. I've never seen anything like it. Forked tongue. Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. This is not AI, y'all. That's how long and split it is. Split tongue so she can talk out of both sides of her mouth. Ouch. Burn.
Knows what you have done. But when I say, what have I done? No one can tell me. Not one single person has been able to tell me what I've done. That is insane. But do you know what I do know? Here's what I do know. I don't know what I've done wrong, but I do know this. I know that my ex-contractor has reached out to several professional contacts to spread lies about me. I have heard some of the things that she has said that are lies.
Thank you, Paper. Paper sent me a heart via super chat. Thank you so much.
And that is defamation and torturous interference. I have learned that they recruited this creator that I mentioned earlier. And this creator then reached out to several people in my professional circles to spread those lies and to say that I am not who I say I am. And that is defamation. And that is torturous interference. And I know that some of these things, and I know, I know some of these things that this creator who calls herself a journalist has said to people in my professional circle, and they are simply not true. They are not even half truths. They are blatantly false. This person also says that they don't get involved in drama. And let me be clear, this isn't drama. This is defamation and torturous interference. And when all of these professional contacts who are considering themselves journalists reach out to everyone spreading lies about me, rather than reach out to the source itself to see if anything is true, that's not journalism. That's a smear campaign, and it is group bullying. When journalists that I have supported and sourced and encouraged and who I thought were my friends believe these lies and spread these lies without coming to me, it makes me wonder what's happened to journalism as well as decency in this world. Because not only have I been being stalked, but I have been the subject of a cyberbullying and a relentless smear campaign. And not a single journalist, minus a couple actually, but not a single journalist has had the decency to reach out to me. There we go, except for, yes, some of my loyal professional contacts who checked to see if it was true and told me exactly what was going on and being said.
Wait, what? Hey, Kim, you can't blame me, girl. What the fuck is she talking about? Some of my loyal professional contacts?
See, to reach out to me. There we go, except for, yes, some of my loyal professional contacts who checked to see if it was true and told me exactly what was going on and being.
Is that Trisha and Megan?
Being said. But that's it. All the other journalists here, they haven't reached out to me. Law and Crime hasn't reached out to me.
Cease letters too.
It is not a sin that behind the scenes, that there were days when I was angry at some of my fellow creators and that I fought battles for the victims behind the scenes that nobody will ever know.
What battles did you fight behind the scenes for victims? And why are you mad at fellow creators? What did they do to make you mad at them? It makes no sense.
Because I care about these victims and I have stood up for these victims for years. And like some other people, behind the scenes, I am a fierce advocate. This whole thing.
What a lie. You're fierce something behind the scenes, but it's not an advocate.
Some other people, behind the scenes, I am a fierce advocate. This whole thing about me being emotionally invested in the Lauren Chadable case is true. And if that is a fault, I own it. In fact, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm going to share, one of my private texts that I'm Now, am I going to share this now?
Wait, I thought that was a felony to share texts. Why am I going to share this now? Why are you sharing texts when you've spent 9 hours convincing us it's illegal to do so? Why? Oh my God. I mean, is there a tinfoil hat strong enough for this stupidity that we're witnessing here? That, yes, is real. What you're witnessing.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors.
Why is nobody questioning why we just sat here for 8.5 hours? Hey, Josie. Why we sat here for 8.5 hours hearing about how text messages are illegal to share, and now she's going to share them. And it's just A-okay. Like, everything applies to everybody else except Woan. Right, call the FBI. Let's do it. It's called Lauren's First Pitch. It's on her channel with the chocolate-covered bacon. I'll find it. She threw the first pitch. I remember seeing it now.
Now, am I going to share this now?
Oh, yeah.
It shows you just how invested I've been, and probably a little too emotionally invested sometimes. It'll also show you a bit of the color I have. I wrote this on JJ's birthday. I sent it to an ex-contractor.
I got it.
Grayson found it going through all my messages, and she said, "Look at this." And she sent it to me, so I have it. I'm sure I have plenty of texts like this. Did you post it up? So it says, I was frustrated of all the posts on JJ's birthday. And I said, I'd just like a post by someone who simply states that this beautiful boy should be blowing out candles on a cake today, but thanks to a bunch of sick fucks, he isn't. Let's not forget that a bunch of those people have no verdict or no charges. Fuck Chad, fuck David Warwick, fuck Melanie Gibb, fuck Melanie Pulowski. And then there's this person and Zulema too. And oh, and all of the shoulda, woulda, coulda adults out there, fuck you all, may karma be a bitch. It's actually probably a great example of who I am behind the scenes that maybe people don't expect, because I don't show that on my channel.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I'm a fake person. When I'm talking to you guys, it means that there's a time and a place. And when I feel safe and I'm passionate and I'm angry behind the scenes and I feel something, I'm going to say it to someone I feel safe to and trust, because they get me. And it helps me to release anger and feelings and emotion.
Feeling.
Call it therapy.
Who'd she say fuck to again? Fuck Chad. Fuck David Warwick. Fuck Mel Gibb. Fuck Melanie Pulowski. There's blank, Zulema blank too. Oh, and blank. All the shoulda, woulda adults out there. Fuck you all.
That doesn't mean I'm a fake person.
Hey,
when
Bloomy.
I'm talking to you guys, it means that there's a time and a place. And when I feel safe and I'm passionate and I'm angry behind the scenes and I feel something, I'm going to say it to someone I feel safe to and trust, because they get me. And it helps me to release anger and feelings and emotion. Call it therapy. And if I'm writing to you something like that, it means I feel safe with you. And it means maybe I'm getting a little bit of therapy out of it, because it helps me. Out of it. It means I feel safe with you. And it means maybe I'm getting a little bit of therapy out of it, because it helps me to process the shit that I have to hear and deal with every day covering true crime, so I can deliver it professionally to all of you. I am not unscarred by the things I have seen in true crime.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to share some of those things, and I'm going to vent.
She did forget Lori Daybell. She didn't say fuck Lori Daybell.
Behind the scenes and in texts, for good and for bad. I have fought battles behind the scenes for years that no one will ever know about.
Battles?
And in the name of the people whose lives have been ripped apart. When you are covering a case for 5 years, it gets messy. But I can say the one thing I have done throughout the years is protected victims and defended them. And isn't it ironic that if I have done anything, it is standing up for people behind the scenes?
Why would you ever have to defend victims? Victims need to be defended from you. Victims need to be defended from her.
That if I have done anything, it is standing up for people behind the scenes. And ironically, that is what I believe I am being punished for.
You think you're being punished for defending victims behind the scenes? What? After all this is what we have to hear?
Isn't it ironic that if I have done anything, it is standing up for people behind the scenes? And ironically, that is what I believe I am being punished for. And rather than my so-called fellow journalists reaching out to find out what is truth and what is fiction, they decide to spread these lies to the point where long crime, again, without reaching out to me, somehow discovers a private civil stalking injunction of mine, which means they clearly know a lot more than even maybe I do.
Crime.
And that they are willing to go put a camera request for Pool in something that has been torturing me for months, that has caused me to consider ideation.
She is reading her journal entry from October 15th, 2025.
For the first time in my life, that has caused my little boy to need intervention, that has caused me to worry about the premature death of my husband.
Wait. It's caused your little boy to need intervention? What? Intervention from what? He needs intervention from you talking about Lori and Chad fucking Daybell in front of him. That's the only thing the kid needs intervention from in your weird triangular relationship with Grayson. That's what he needs, and he needs a trip to the fucking park. And he needs his mom to not be a fucking crybaby and take him on fucking vacation. And stop using him as a fucking shield and a weapon at the same time. That's what he needs. What are you talking about? An intervention? God almighty. I am so sick of her using her kid as a damn weapon.
Camera request for Pool in something that has been torturing me for months, that has caused me to consider ideation for the first time in my life, that has caused my...
It caused her... Wait a minute. I missed that. Listen to this.
That has caused me to consider ideation.
It's caused me to consider ideation.
For the first time in my life.
For the first time in my life. What? Oh my God.
That has caused my little boy to need intervention. That has caused me to worry.
See how she throws that in there? Maybe he needs an intervention because you put him in a fucking closet with books and said, here, kid, stay in here. We're only recording for a little bit. Stop it.
Torturing me for months. That has caused me to consider ideation for the first time in my life. That has caused my little boy to need intervention. That has caused me to worry about the premature death of my husband that is older than me, who suffers from chronic condition.
What? Premature death of her husband? This is putting a lot of shit on Christina. I did not hear this the first time. What the fuck?
The premature death of my husband.
Oh my God. As she just told us that the Daybell case is playing out in real life, right? And she's talking about the premature death of her husband and her having ideations. Hello? These last 2 minutes are enough for, like, you need help. What the crap? Okay, wait. Remember some of Grayson's texts that Hella just read the other day? I believe she was texting her sister, and she said something like, quote, I want to tell her I'm considering self-harm, end quote. I did not see that. Unfortunately, fuck, I haven't seen everything. But I believe you if that came out. Thank you, Michelle Salter. No, this right here. Her, John, and Grayson all claiming death is near related deceased. TikTok is so insane. This is so weird. She did. She has a walk-in closet. She turned into a reading nook, and she got him to go in the nook. That's what she said.
Little boy to need intervention. This caused me to worry about the premature death of my husband that is older than me, who suffers from chronic condition, and he can barely appear on my YouTube channel anymore. You've been wondering where he is.
No, I think she said Grayson texted her own sister. If you're wondering where he is, he's on death's door.
Now you know. You can find him on Patreon where it's safe.
What? I thought he was so busy on. They told their Patreons he's so busy with his job, being a psychologist, that's why he's not around as much. Remember? Lie.
My YouTube channel anymore. You've been wondering where he is. Now you know. You can find him on Patreon where it's safe. I don't know how the media found out. Someone told them, and it wasn't me. But did a single one of their journalists, law and crimes journalists, reach out to me before doing this? No. In private text behind the scenes.
Why would law and crime reach out to you? The entitlement. She's still reading her fucking journal.
I mean this sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. In private text behind the scenes. If something's going around, if you have seen something, and if I have hurt anyone's feelings, I am sincerely sorry. I am. I've thrown up over this. I don't like hurting people.
I've thrown up over this.
And to think that someone would take private texts that are meant to be private and they would share them makes me throw up, because I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm sorry if I've hurt you with my candidness in private texts. I know I've hurt people. I've already apologized to several people. Some have accepted my apologies, others haven't. That's their right. And admittedly, those that I still don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Haven't. That's their right. And admittedly, those that I still don't know what I've said. I don't know.
Then why are you apologizing? You don't know what you said. Hey, Daria. You don't know what you said, but you're apologizing, okay? I've thrown up over this. Good soundbite.
I assume that some of you may have also assume that some of you may also have private texts that might hurt people's feelings too, especially if taken out of context. I do not judge you for that. In fact, for those who have called me annoying or a bitch behind the scenes, you are forgiven. For those who do.
Wow, she has the audacity to say you're forgiven. Ain't nobody apologizing to you.
Do so publicly in comments, I might think that you are a jerk, but it is your First Amendment right. But is it wrong for me to have a private opinion about any of you behind the scenes? Is that a sin?
Is it a sin for anybody to have thoughts about you? Oh my God, I can't stand her. 44 minutes from Hella's video about Grayson's anxiety and texts. Part 1 or part 2? Linz.
Does that mean I am now a witch? That I am now dark?
What?
A private opinion about any of you behind the scenes. You might think that you are a jerk, but it is your First Amendment right. But is it wrong for me to have a private opinion about any of you behind the scenes? Is that a sin? Does that mean I am now a witch? That I am now dark? To be stalked, tortured, destroyed? Let's see who else is dark. Please send me all of your private text messages. If I hurt your feelings, I am sorry, but that it does not give you permission to start a smear campaign about me, to defame me, or get involved in torturous interference and lie about me. And it should not mean
I got it, Hendrix.
that you shouldn't come to me first to find out if any of what you're hearing is even true, because that is what true journalism is, if true journalism even exists anymore. But it sounds
You
like
wouldn't
rumors
know.
and lies are more entertaining in this true crime community than truth. But because of the people who have come forward, which are several now, I am left aghast at the things that they are saying about me, which are completely false, malicious, and worthy of legal action. And then to think that I could solve this in a civil matter.
Yes, it's
quietly,
still reading.
Silently, privately, behind the scenes. And now Law and Crime thinks that we should broadcast this for the world. So I guess the writing is on the wall. I have to do this live that I never, ever wanted to do. In that Proton email that you guys saw, there were a few journalists that could have reached out to me then. One of these people, like I said, is a dear friend. She knew it was false. You heard from her in her declarations. But did any of these other journalists decide to reach out if it was true or not? Or did they all just decide, hey, let's broadcast her stalking injunction because we don't like her or because it's been a slow true crime month? Let's start streaming stalking injunctions. I didn't even know about that Proton email for months, which went to my spam folder until the victim called my husband and shared they had received it and knew it was not true. For months. But none of the so-called...
Oh, wait. So she's talking about the Proton went to her spam. And it wasn't until a victim, who I think is Jerry, told John about the email.
Victim called my husband and shared they had received it and knew it was not true. For months. But none of the so-called journalists who received it called me. None of the creators who knew called me. It's a group of women who call themselves the Seven Gatherers, shortened to the 7 Gs on the stock.
The 7 Gs. Colette says lies. She talked about it on the Henderson body camera. She says months later, but she told the officer 10 days later. Oh, my God. I see your comments. Jesus. You guys
Stalker's TikTok
catching
account,
it all.
taking the same name as Melanie Gibb, Zulema, and Lori Daybell. And if they are a better source to you about me, better source to you than me about...
Wait, Dana says, if you had actually done anything, the person talking to Dylan would have said what it was. There was nothing. She told him to go look for something. Eye roll.
About myself, maybe you should question why that is. I am a good person. Jana is saying if you'd actually done anything, the person talking to Dylan would have said what it was. There was nothing. She told him to go look for something. Yeah. I know. There's been nothing. It's called coercive control and intimidation. And it's gone all the way up to the point where I had to dismiss my civil stalking injunction because that's how far it went. Understand the signs. Understand what group bullying is. If you see it, don't be passive. If you're not standing up, I learned this. I say it all the time. If you don't stand up for something, you fall.
Yeah, she said that a victim contacted John and said he got the email. I don't think she said John got the email, Colette, but she said that a victim contacted John and said that this email had been received by them.
All for anything. I say that all the time. And if you see group bullying, and you think, I don't want to get involved, and you stand to the side, you're falling for something. Find out. Be the person who asks the victim what's going on. Look for evidence. My family has been going through hell because no one did. So what can you guys do? Be better. Be kind.
Wow.
Have empathy. Look for evidence. Don't cyberbully.
We got the evidence, honey.
Learn what group bullying is. I've learned a lot. Mobbing. Encourage people not to do such a thing. Help our teenagers.
Oh my God.
Teach them well, protect them.
Teenagers. Again.
Anyway. This is the longest live I've ever done. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it'll be the longest live I ever do. Because I pray to God I'll never have to go live this long ever again. Yeah. Thank you to everyone. Do not go shame anyone after tonight. Do not support cancel culture. Do not. Thank you, Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
Thank you, McSpunky. Guys, this is so nice.
Ugh, what did he say?
Thank you, Becky.
Lauren, I know it's not much, but I'm thinking about you, Dr. John and the kiddo. Cheers for beers, McSpunky. It's time to get funky.
Thank you, McSpunky. Guys, this is so nice. I'm looking. Thank you, McSpunky. Guys, this is so nice. I'm looking. Thank you, McSpunky. Guys, this is so nice. I'm looking. I'm reading them all, even though I'm not reading them out loud. Thank you, Lisa.
It's gross, isn't it, Michelle? God, look at her, dude. Grayson just said something.
To get happy, it's time to get funky. It's time for us to smile, because here comes Max Spunky.
Look at jealousy, parasocial attachment. Lauren, they're just jealous of you.
I'm reading them all, even nice. I'm looking. I'm reading them all, even though I'm not reading them out loud. Thank you, Lisa.
Sid and Lindsay.
It's time to get happy.
Where do I go from here? I want to be, so where did I want to go after a permanent stalking injunction was in place on Thursday? Going back to doing what I do best. Back to a regular life.
A regular life living at Grayson's?
And honestly, that's what I want to do. I just realized that I couldn't take it to the court.
It's okay.
So I had to take it here.
You don't need more. That's what matters.
And I hope that maybe this can be my own little hearing, and that I can do what, thank you, I wanted to do after Thursday, which is move forward and to have people know the truth. I don't know if it'll end. And I think that's what I mostly want to talk about. I don't think this is going to end it.
Auntie Niece says the stalker bought a mic and stand. I vaguely remember that.
And I'm actually scared. So what I wish I could do is turn this off and go like this.
Christina, that's damn straight. She said you didn't want me to prove you wrong. That's why.
And walk away. Thank you, Colby. And have it be over.
Oh my God, did you hear her voice? Thank you, Colby. This is how fake she is. Listen.
Walk away. Thank you, Colby. And have it be over.
Thank you, Colby.
Colby. And have it be over.
So fake.
Thank you, Colby. And have it be over. I don't think it's going to be over. And that's what I told. That's why I told all of you. I don't want to keep talking about it. That's not my plan, but I'm very scared.
Of what?
I'm very worried.
About
I'm
what?
even more scared now about retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think I had a choice. And
you didn't have a choice.
So as scared as I am, I knew because I was scared.
Hey, Rollins.
That I had to do this live. And let people know
look at
what was
all
going
her
on
money
so
she
that
got.
You guys know. What did someone say? There's so many sweet questions,
hold on.
Sweet things.
Hold on. What'd that say?
What's
I even watched over, this is IV Push H. I even watched over Grayson while you went back to trick or treat. Love you both. Grayson needed to be watched over? Who's IV Push? Do I want to know? Do they still support this?
Someone say? There's so many sweet questions, sweet things. There's so many sweet questions, sweet things.
Can we gift them a good old Judge Boreski? Are you done yet? Touch grass.
Okay. Well, I'm going down.
But why does she need to be watched over? You know what I mean? That's weird.
Can we gift them the good old Judge Boreski? Are you done yet?
She's so scared. She's so scared.
Okay, that was really good.
It really was not.
So,
Kresha didn't even know who the stalker was.
So,
Christina said, I had over 30 people in the courtroom supporting me at my first hearing. She had 0. That's why she didn't want to come in. Ugh.
Yeah, so funny.
So funny?
Okay, which one? Oh, sorry. Lauren, I've probably read 10,000 motions and opposing motions in my life, and your attorney's work is excellent. That
Marsha Brady. Okay, Jan. When Marsha Brady says her attorney's work is excellent. Marsha, what do you think now? What do you think now? Her name, Ivy Push, is weird. Sign of drug use. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Ugh. Ivy Push H. Ooh, I didn't even think of that. But Marsha Brady's telling her lawyer rocks. Only one side lied to police and filed police reports to attempt to throw people in jail, says Linz.
Judges ruling the media's system. Okay, which one? Oh, sorry. Lauren, I've probably read 10,000 motions and opposing motions in my life, and your attorney's work is excellent. That judge is ruling the media is suspicious. Yeah. Thank you. That judge is ruling.
It needs to be appealed ASAP. Appealed. Oh my God.
Ruling the media is suspicious. Yeah. Thank you. My attorney is excellent.
This guy?
Thank you, Manuel.
I'm an old subscriber. Just here to show all my support to Lauren Matthias, who thinks this is... Look at the AI. Anyway, I trust justice will prevail. Her arguments are absolutely ridiculous. Her lawyer quoted case law wrong, and it was Christina's lawyer's case law.
Thank you, Rainbow Rabbit Hole. Love your name.
No, you don't. You love the $50 she gave you.
So yeah, I'm gonna rest easy tonight.
I'm sure you
knowing
are.
that I did this and I am scared. I hope things die down. I am scared. I hope.
React. What did that say? Hold on.
I am scared.
This sounds like reactive triangulation. When X says another person talked to you to spark a reaction, then films your legit response to it. It's a setup to pit others against you.
I hope things die down. Yeah, are you done yet? Can we be done? Can we please be done? I don't know why. Are we done yet? Please. Let us.
What the fuck? Are we done yet? Please. Let me just keep pinning these super chats. Please let us be done. Dude, log off. Fucking weirdo.
Are we done yet? Please. Let us be done. I don't know why we're keeping this up. So, guys, thank you.
I don't know why we're keeping this up. What?
So, why we're keeping this up. I don't know why we're keeping this up. So, guys, thank you. The love of Grayson.
The love of Grayson. It says love for Grayson. The love of Grayson. I'm going to throw up.
The love of Grayson.
It's true, mannequin.
Guys, you're the best. Is there anything else? I think we did it all, right, Grayson? We planned a show.
Oh my God. It cost me $200 per quarter to have a supervisor. That's amazing. He does it voluntarily. Ugh, talking about John.
We planned a show.
She is a pathetic, jealous, drama-filled attention seeker who does this to try to feel important because she isn't. She destroys beauty and happiness around her because she knows she'll never have it. That's talking about Lauren 100%. Definitely not Christina. Christina's happy, full of love and joy. makes the most of every day with her little kids. I love it. I love it. But that's Lady Fi. You're describing Lauren to a T. Oh, what'd that say? Freedom says, my sick stalker, Lauren's story told by Netflix. Coercive control at its worst. We got your back. Power in numbers. My sick stalker. Lauren's story told by Netflix. I'm going to throw up. She wasn't even stalked. Is that what you're going to name it, Lauren? There's that coercive control again.
You laid it all out on the table.
You did. I can't believe.
I think we laid it all out on the table, says Grayson. I think we did. And we got lots of money in the meantime. This person says, go to court. Let law and crime stream it. Expose them.
Believe how many kind people. I can't
Thanks,
believe
Pines.
how many. Thanks, you guys. I just don't want to miss any of them. I don't want to end this before I see them all.
Dr. Babe. We small, we few, we band of hidden true crimers, we support you. Courage and to the field. The truth will come out. Gorilla. Woohoo! Shirley Graff, Shirley, the fresh little girly. She just gifted 5 cooter ships. SD, Gone Girl, Susan, Carlene, and Triple Threat. Welcome to Cooterville today. Come on in and close your legs. Thank you so much for your support.
She says, welcome to Cooterville. Everybody close your legs. Everybody coming in, close your legs.
Close your legs.
Just help a brother out here.
She's just sitting there.
You guys are so nice. So kind.
Another 50. Wait, look. This one. How old are these ladies? They seem like stereotypical junior high girls. That would be Lauren and Grayson.
You guys are so nice. So kind. Thank you. You know that woman with the cyberbullying campaign page, Grayson, what's her handle?
Oh.
Cyberbullying.
Great. Kresha says, Lauren at Hidden True Crime. I've been wanting to share stories about the type of personality that true crime families unknowingly attract. It's next level alarming. Boy, is it ever.
A campaign page, Grayson, what's her handle? Because I got off TikTok because I didn't want to see stuff, but when I had to get on, my algorithm had changed, and she popped up.
I'm sure she did.
Life_with_KK.
Down the rabbit hole. Lauren, I am sorry. This is scary. I can see that this was difficult to expose. Please take all precautions. The true crime community has your back.
The K and a K.
Cajun.
Go support her too. Rather than spend our time trying to get rid of people and cancel. I hate cancel culture. Go spend your time supporting people that deserve it.
Up.
Life_with_KK. She talks about group cyberbullying. She really helped me.
I thought she was going to say group sex. She really helped you.
And then, if you want to know who I am, Watch my Mormon stories, part 1 and part 2. I lay it all out there. So just be kind. Just be kind online.
That one said for Grayson, for the love of Grayson. Hey, if you pop up on here, no judgment. I get it. People change their minds. They listen. They learn. It's been a long time since this live. $99. Look at her. She's like, yes.
Okay, you guys, I keep thinking it's going to end. Oh, Megan, thank you. Okay, guys. I'm going to regroup. I'm going to be honest. Grace and I are exhausted, but we're probably not going to sleep. We're going to look at each other and be like,
ew.
What was that?
Wait, what? Hold on. You're not going to sleep. You're going to look at each other. So you go to bed together. I mean, didn't that just kind of confirm it? Grayson and I are exhausted, but we're probably not going to sleep. We're just going to look at each other. Rabbit only came around because of the text about victims and families. She wasn't bothered about this fiasco that Lauren had pulled. Gotcha. I don't know. I tried to comment in her chat after my last go around with YouTubers, and I was pre-blocked. So it is what it is.
I'm going to regroup. I'm going to be honest. Grace and I are exhausted, but we're probably not going to sleep. We're going to look at each other and be like, what was that?
There was a lot of leakage.
Yeah, you wouldn't say that, right? You'd be like, yeah, I'll probably just lay in bed and stare at the ceiling, you know? They ain't looking at each other from different beds. That's for damn sure. Look at her. She goes, I can't wait to crawl in bed.
Group. I'm going to be honest. Grace and I are exhausted, but we're probably not going to sleep. We're going to look at each other and be like, what was that? Yeah. We are going to be nervous.
I think I heard she made like $24,000 or $26,000 or something. Absolutely, Sonia.
Thank you, Janine. Oh, you want to pose the question? Okay, so Grayson just asked me a question, but she answered it. This is cool. Yeah, well, she asked me a question, what do I learn from this? But I actually want to share your answer. You said you've learned what? Be more empathetic for things online and not to believe it just because somebody said it.
Yeah, don't forget about Grayson crawling up into, what's her name? Cece Suarez's DMs. Don't forget that. Remember with her off the record bullshit?
Yeah, exactly. Lauren's lawyer is outstanding. Yeah.
No, he's not.
Go ahead. Oh, my question? I mean, I've learned a lot. I'm full disclosure. I think I'll be able to better answer that question later. Because a lot of the things I'm feeling are actually negative. I feel like I can't trust people.
Oh, God.
I feel like I can't talk to people. I feel like I question myself.
Well, that's good because nobody is reaching out to you. So your problems are solved. Look at this chick wanted to be Lauren's bestie or girlfriend so badly. I have secondhand embarrassment. Really, Ashley Lauren? I hope you've changed your tune. Look at this one, Beth's Creations. Any chance this person is connected to Chad and Lori? It seems like they would have it out for you. What? Your character radiates light.
I feel like I question myself. And actually, I've always believed in standing up for people to fall for anything. And I feel like maybe that's one reason I got into this. So actually I question a lot of these moral strengths that I thought I used to carry.
Oh,
so
did you see that? Hold on.
So actually I question a lot of these moral strengths that I thought I used to carry.
Lauren, I messaged you last month, desperate for your help to stop my stalker. I can't believe you are going through this too. You did nothing wrong. What?
So give me some time to answer this question, but I'm glad that you learned that you can't trust anything you hear about someone. You don't know the full story.
We sure didn't, not from this.
I've learned how important it is for stalking injunctions to remain private. But I think I already knew that. All right. Thank you to our moderators tonight. Many who clearly had to go to bed. Nobody knew that this was going to be this long, including me. Nobody. So, for those who stuck around, thanks. Thank you, Ozzy.
People remember Lauren was just a journo mom. Okay, Ozzy Tad. People remember Lauren was just a journo mom in true crime groups when she made many of these friends. She didn't have a high profile and wasn't very guarded, of course. Well, as her mod, Ozzy Tad, it doesn't appear that you were very guarded either. I think it's time to expose Ozzy Tad.
People remember Lauren was just a journalism mom, a journo mom in a true crime group when she made many of these friends. She didn't have a high profile and she wasn't very guarded. I wasn't. And I thought I could keep it that way. That's who I'm most comfortable being, is just, yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
All right, guys. I love you all. I'm not going to think, I think that question where you go from here has made me nervous. I don't know. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to press end stream and we'll see where it goes from there. But I shared. And if I don't mention this again, just know that I'm trying to. I care about hidden true crime. I don't want to keep talking about this, but I feel safer knowing that everybody knows. So, all right. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you. Bye.
Horrible, but we did it. We freaking did it. This is the text message Lindsay was talking about. Hold on. I got to pause that. Oh yeah, I did show this text the other day. This is Grayson to Lauren, and Grayson says, of course I wouldn't do anything but fuck. Like, the amount of stress and pressure is insane on both of us. And it's all Stephanie and Colette and Christina's fault. Fuck Christina. I literally want to go real life on her. I won't text her. But I want to literally tell her. She makes people just want to die. So it stops and the pressure goes away, since she's the one that causes it all. That's all behind the suicide shit. The rocking in bed. The feelings of ideation. There's Grayson. I want to literally tell her she makes people want to die, so it stops. And the pressure goes away. There's context a minute or so before, but it's evidence of Grayson weaponizing self-harm. A minute before the 40-minute mark? Okay. Oh, where Lauren said I had to get up and... Okay, here we go.
Objection, Your Honor.
Okay, it says, I would agree. I had to get up and take anxiety meds in the middle of the night. And then Grayson says, my 2 a.m. breakdown has arrived. I'm so angry. Lauren hearts it. Like, when does she ever stop? When someone takes their life, it's like that's her goal. And then comes the one that I just read. We've read those before, but yeah, that's wild. It all eventually comes together. This is where she says, I literally want to tell her she makes people want to die, so it stops. Oh, that's still Grayson and Lauren. I don't know. These things confuse me. I'm sorry. All right. So, I've got a special. Do we still have the ones here that wanted to see Lauren throw a ball? It is sick. They're all sick.
There aren't many better ways to spend a summer.
Here we go. Here we go. This is Lauren Matthias, July 2009.
Evening than at the ballpark, and the only thing that would make that evening even better is, of course, a win from the home team. And tonight, the Idaho Falls Chuckers are trying to deliver just that as they host the Missoula Osprey. And speaking of delivery, how about our very own Lauren Johnson? Check out the form there. She's throwing out the first pitch. At least it stayed in the ballpark. Must admit, I was a little bit impressed.
She threw. There's there you go. There you go, guys. There's that claw. You guys wanted her, and look, she's throwing a ball in ballet flats, y'all. Janice, she even has ballet flats on. She does, I swear. She does. She's wearing ballet flats. Stop it. There's evidence. Lindsay, ask and you shall receive.
And speaking of delivery, how about our very own Lauren Johnson?
Did you see her come out like that?
Check out the form there. She's throwing out the first pitch. At least it stayed in the ballpark. Must admit, I was a little bit impressed with that one.
And Lauren, that was an interesting throw. That was a good strategy.
Yeah, not bad. It stayed in the ballpark.
Wait, that's her? She's brunettier. Wasn't she just blonde when she threw the ball? The fuck happened? How'd she become? Hold on a second. Hold on.
As they host the Missoula Osprey. And speaking of delivery, how about our very own Lauren Johnson? Check out the form there. She's throwing out the first pitch. At least it stayed in the ballpark. Must admit, I was a little bit impressed with that one.
And Lauren, that was an interesting throw. That was a good strategy.
Yeah, not.
How is that her?
Not bad. It stayed in the ballpark, and I was just glad that no one got hurt. Lauren included.
Hey, easy there.
Oh, that's not her. Okay. That's the anchor. That's right. She got tossed off the anchor desk. I forgot. She got tossed off the anchor desk. She posted it. It's on her reporter reels. I've got a couple more reels for you guys. Hold on. We're going to watch this in slow-mo, though. We're going to actually... There she goes. In the ballet flats. You guys. Her entrance, though. She's like, you want me to throw this? You want me to do it? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this thing. And then I have a date after this. I'd be horrible at it. I'm not making fun of her form. I just think it's fucking funny that we have all these clips of her doing random shit. Okay, this one I have not seen yet. Here we go. Yes, I can clip it for a palate cleanser for sure. Let me save it to my watch later. Okay, there we go.
Hey guys, it's
Barbecue week. Happy barbecue week. Good day to be in for Jay, I think. I've never had barbecue at 6 in the morning, but if you guys can smell it, I'm getting pretty excited.
Seen that one.
Take a look at this here. Look what we're cooking up. We're also going to learn how these grills are actually made. That's next.
Okay, that's the one we watched. How to put it together. I forgot. Okay, we've got one more. Okay, so this one's a little bit longer. So remember what we learned about in her book, that she was booted from the desk for taking too many Xannies. That was in her book, right? That's not something that anybody's making up or anything like that. That's the pellet grill. So here is one of her at the anchor desk. Let's see how she did.
We begin tonight with the presidential race. The Democrats facing off on that debate stage in New Hampshire, battling one another. Hillary Clinton drawing the most fire over what she said about Donald Trump helping ISIS recruit terrorists. Tonight, Trump firing back. ABC's Devin Dwyer is in Washington with more.
So I think our odds of a white Christmas look pretty good, Lauren.
I am happy about that because, as you know, it's the only time I like snow.
You know who else is happy about that?
Who else?
Santa Claus.
Well, he's got Rudolph, so he could be. Coming up on 6 on Your Side, the campaign trail heats up as Trump fires back following the Democratic debate. From Hillary Clinton dropping a Star Wars reference at the Democratic debates to stormtroopers and R2-D2 at the White House, you can say the new Star Wars movie has the Force on its side with the biggest box office opening in history. The newest installment has brought in an estimated $238 million this weekend in the U.S. and Canada alone. From a Colorado Springs tattoo studio offering free Star Wars tattoos, a couple having a Star Wars wedding at the movie theater in Michigan, to a lightsaber battle that took place in downtown Los Angeles Friday night, where thousands of Star Wars fans gathered to set a world record. Loyal Jedis across the galaxy are coming out in full force to see the newest installment of Star Wars. The last shopping weekend before Christmas is nearly over, and it's the season of giving. So there's a good chance you'll buy or get a gift card. But how often do they sit in a drawer and never get used? Tonight, the secrets to turning them into cash and even into making a profit. Here's ABC's Lindsay Janice.
Hooray! Santa Claus is going to feel right at home.
Did you guys see the Mar-a-Lago party with the furries?
I'm excited. I hope he likes my rain boots because I'll be wearing them all week.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
They're good boots. I get to wear them. It's raining.
Well, I'm very glad.
Have a good night.
Starts now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lauren Johnson. We begin tonight with a fire that left a house badly damaged just off of Highway 95 in Parma. Passerby saw smoke coming from the home and called 911. When crews arrived on scene, the homeowners were attempting to remove items from the burning house. The second floor of the home is a total loss, but the first floor and the basement are still intact.
Hey, you two bad actors.
No injuries. Matter of fact, first crews in, got the dogs out of the house. They didn't want to go, and we recovered some vital medication.
Requiring traffic to be rerouted. Winter weather conditions may continue to delay traffic. In just a moment, a fundraiser for a local educator was in full swing tonight. But first, here's meteorologist Adam Bierman with the On Your Side forecast. Adam. History has been made at the conclusion of this month's International Climate Summit.
Does she only have one show where she anchored and then she got booted, or what? Because she's in the same outfit. She has no other anchoring. Ooh, her interactions with these guys are weird too.
ISIS recruit terrorists.
So I think our odds of a white Christmas look pretty good, Lauren.
I am happy about that because, as you know, it's the only time I like snow.
You know who else is happy about that?
Who else?
Santa Claus.
Well, he's got Rudolph, so he.
Okay, let me show you the furry party. You ready?
It's literally the end of the world. And somebody said, let's do. Now, I don't give a what this was for. Some dog rescue, some charity. Who gives a fuck?
No, okay, so I don't know who this guy is, but this is where I found the clip. But listen, this was, and it's from people.com. You can look it up yourself. This is a party at Trump's Mar-a-Lago home. And this was a family day for the military.
This whole idea that like everybody showing up to Mar-a-Lago is doing charity is hilarious. They're just givers over there. They can't stop giving. This is an excuse to put on dog masks and get drunk. And God only knows what else.
Look at this. This is at his house. Like, what the fuck is going on? Hey, Jot Talk. Good to see you, hon. I hope you're staying warm. It's hot here. I got my air on. No, this guy's name is Tim Dillon.
I don't want to hear anything about Hollywood, by the way, anymore from anybody. I don't want to hear about Hollywood and this party and that party. What the fuck is that?
Like, what is this? Is this a little kid? Are these kids? What is this?
Didn't a furry kill their friend?
Okay, I'm not getting into all that, but that's what rich people do? This kind of shit? That's some weird stuff there.
What the fuck?
Look, I mean, what the... That looks like a little kid to me. I don't know if Trump is scared of dogs or not, but it's very weird. Strange. Then you got these guys over here. Life is very strange. Molly, it is hot. I mean, we got the air going. Life is very strange. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up and call it a day. Thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you for all your support. We got a lot of new members today, which are AKA our cooters. I'll be back tomorrow. Haven't decided what I'm doing tomorrow. I might be on J is for Justice. I will definitely let you guys know in the comments.